There's this fear I carry around. It doesn't scream, it doesn't shake me by the shoulders. It just sits there, quiet, constant, a kind of whisper in the back of my mind, always asking the same question. Who are you if you're not achieving anything? Like, really, if I stop producing, stop striving, stop chasing one goal after another, do I even matter? It's a question I started asking myself when I was a kid. I remember coming home from school, proud that I got an A on a math test, and the only response I got was, why not an A+? And you grow up thinking, okay, I just have to do better next time. Then maybe I'll be enough. Maybe then I'll be worthy of love, of attention, of peace. But that next time never really comes, does it? Because as soon as you achieve one thing, society hands you a new yardstick. You got into college? Cool. What about internships? Got a job? Okay, but are you making 6 figures yet? Bought a house? Is it in a good neighborhood? Had a kid? Just one? You start feeling like life is one long checklist, and the moment you pause to breathe, you fall behind. And the worst part? It becomes internalized. Nobody even needs to pressure you anymore. You pressure yourself. I wake up some days already feeling behind. I check my phone and see someone my age buying their second home, or launching a startup, or finishing a triathlon. And I'm just brushing my teeth wondering what the hell I'm doing with my life. I know I'm not alone. I've talked to friends who feel the same way. Some of them are exhausted, burnt out by 30. Others are depressed because no matter how much they do, it's never enough. And that's the thing, right? When is it ever enough? Who decided that our worth is tied to how much we accomplish? I mean, what if I'm not ambitious all the time? What if I don't want to hustle 24/7? What if I just want to exist, read a book, walk my dog, sit in silence, without feeling like I'm wasting my life? Why do we treat rest like a weakness? The fear of insignificance is so deeply embedded in us. It's in how we talk about people. When someone dies, we list their titles, their accolades. CEO of this, founder of that, published author, as if their humanity alone wasn't enough to remember them by. We glorify productivity. We chase validation through likes, promotions, awards. But what happens when those things don't come? Or worse, when they do come, and they don't make us feel whole? I've hit milestones that I thought would finally quiet the voice in my head. Graduating, getting the job, hitting a certain number in my bank account. And yeah, it felt good, for a day, a week, and then the bar moved again. So I ask myself, if all my achievements disappeared tomorrow, would I still like who I am? That's a terrifying question, because I don't know. I think that's why silence feels so loud, why being still feels so uncomfortable, because in that space, you're forced to sit with yourself, not your LinkedIn bio, not your resume, not your curated Instagram profile, just you. And maybe you don't like what you find. Maybe you've spent so much time becoming someone impressive that you've forgotten how to be someone real. But what if we flipped the script? What if significance wasn't something we earned, but something we inherently had? What if we taught kids that they're valuable not because they win trophies, but because they're kind, curious, honest? What if rest was sacred? I think about old people sometimes, the way they sit on porches, watching the wind move through the trees. They don't need to prove anything anymore. They're just here, present. And somehow that feels more profound than any award ceremony. I want to get there sooner. I want to be okay with being ordinary. Not in the sense of being unremarkable, but in the sense of being enough as I am. I want to look at myself without needing a list of accomplishments to feel proud, because at the end of the day, we all fade. The titles, the accolades, the metrics, they're temporary. But the way we live, the way we love, the way we show up for people, the way we live would do its sit. So I'm trying. I'm trying to unlearn the idea that I need to earn my right to exist. I'm trying to believe that I'm enough even on the days I don't check off any boxes. I'm trying to remember that rest isn't laziness, that stillness isn't insignificance. I don't want to live a life where I'm constantly trying to outrun the fear of being nothing. I want to live a life where just being, just existing, is more than enough. And maybe, just maybe, that's where real significance begins.